Hey guys, hey, I'm Filter CT where I'm all about grit, grind, and greatness. So I started a video topic about not looking like what you've been through, right? And this is kind of off the fly and not really because I already started the video, but I don't know if I'm gonna do this full video like right here and now. I may take part of this and edit it and emerge and do whatever I need to do. Anywho, I said all that to say I started talking about not looking like what you've been through, right? Or what you're going through. And a lot of people will say, well, I mean, isn't that fake? That's just being fake. Well, here's the thing. People are facing challenges all the time. You don't have to let a challenge determine your outer appearance. You get what I'm saying? Like, to me, when you do that, that's saying that that situation is greater than the God you serve. You know what I'm saying? And even if you don't serve God, is it greater than you? Is it greater than you? Is it bigger than you? And shout out Trent, because I can't claim this phrase for myself, but he said it. Your current situation is not your final destination, but I can back that up with several scriptures, right? Even if I didn't go by that, but shout out Trent on that one. And it's so true. I got to shout out Dave Ramsey. I think I said his name too in the kind of the other part of this video, and it's just maybe a full separate video, part 2 or 3. Anywho, I said all that to say that Dave Ramsey said, invest if you have any finances, if you're dealing with a hardship, if you just starting out, if you're trying to navigate, from being in a financial hardship to starting a job, to have never worked, whatever. I don't know what your situation is. He said, invest in your workwear. And for some people, that's thrifting. I'm not big on. Here's why I say I'm not really a big, for two reasons. I'm not really a big thrifter. For one, I'm in the spirit. I don't like putting on nobody else's clothes because I feel some type of, I don't know what kind of vibes or whatever that's carrying. All right. So anywho, I don't really be wearing. Here's another thing with places like. Ain't no shout out no stores particular because they'll be saying I'm showing favoritism. But all of these stores out here, you know what I'm saying? With these discounted, keep a clearance, keep a $3. Really, CC? Where I can go to show you 5 shirts right now on sale for $3 to $5. Design name brand, okay? Like good brands. Marked down, I mean red and yellow tag. Don't be marked down about 20 times. All right. So they out there, you know what I'm saying? Even if you got a good, $25, $30, I say well groomed. I got a whole nother video I made about 3 years ago saying if you only had $35 in your pocket, if you're a guy, I would say get an edge up in a of course outside of food or whatever, but you got to look the part. And I hate to say it, but I didn't use the word hate because I don't hate to say it. And I rarely use that word. But I'm gonna say this. Appearance, it sells. It's marketing. I'm gonna be honest, it's marketing, and people wouldn't. A billionaire said that. Matter of fact, who was speaking on that said they even, was it Warren Buffett? That I don't know. I want to make sure I'm getting those facts straight. But I do know the guy that said it, very a baller, okay, very successful, said he figured it out a long time ago. He said, I looked the part ever before. And they always say, dress for where you're going and not where you currently are. Now, I know a lot of people say, well, isn't that backwards? Isn't that kind of jacked up? I mean, why should you be even worried about your appearance if you're dealing with something financially, if you're struggling financially? And I get that, and it's to a certain degree, right? I'm not asking you to go out and buy no, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that that's crazy, but I'm just saying if you already know your financial situation. But what I am saying is it's a million and one ways. That ain't even my forte. That ain't even my element or my jam. You got a million people on TikTok, right? I'm just gonna say on social media right now, okay? That will gladly show you. Some of them get paid 6 figures on YouTube alone to show you how to level up on any level. But you got $10, $25, how to do a makeup face. I got my full face of makeup on today, by the way. But I said all that to say to show you how to do that for $15, to show you how to do that for $10. I think some of them show you how to do it for $7. Right? 25, 50, whatever your budget is, right? They can get that face beat, okay? How to whatever you're doing. You got a million gurus. We living in a time now where everything is within your reach of a phone. You get what I'm saying? Like that alone, period. But I got to go back to what Dave Ramsey said. He said, invest in your workwear. He said, you talking about you want a promotion. For some of y'all, I need y'all to look the part now. You don't wait for the promotion to happen. And that ain't what I'm saying I'm looking for right now, but I'm just using that as an example. You get what I'm saying? I already know wisdom don't promote me anyway. My wisdom, my inner wisdom is going to do the promote. Matter of fact, that's the word anyway, right? Anywho, I said all that to say, yeah, you in ways to do that to where you're not, because here's the thing, or if you need to, and I know everybody's like, nobody ain't printing out resumes no more. Let me say this, even with you emailing the HR your resume, it's still good to have some resumes on hand. So if you got a good $35, I would say if you get an edge up, if you're a guy, make sure that your edge up, your haircut, even if you can't even a full haircut, get that hairline together. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it's ways that you can go put that shirt in a clean. Matter of fact, God, it was just in my car yesterday, and I should have added that in this video because I just could have reached back in my back seat and showed y'all. Put that shirt in the cleaners. All right. Even if you really be like, well, I didn't see a button down for my interview on Clearance CC. I saw one, but it was $35 that day. Okay, so you didn't. But how about the ones in your closet that you can go put in the cleaners right now? I made a video a while back around Easter time, say, do you really need a new Easter outfit, or do you just need to put all them clothes? Because some of y'all got clothes upon clothes upon clothes, and I used to be that person too, don't get me wrong. Like, clothes was my jam, you get what I'm saying? And having, you know, even just working in retail and just knowing things about fashion and things like that, yes, like your girl, that was my jam, like outfits. But at the same time, and now I shift more to like a minimalist because I realize like the things that I, you know, really need or not. Anywho, I said all that to say, like, if that's it, put that shirt in the cleaners. Put that button down. I know you got about 2-3 good button downs that you can go put in the cleaners right now for that interview. If you say that it ain't nothing on clearance within $10. Because I'm going to be real. That's some of y'all. That's what some of y'all got right now. That's some of y'all situation right now. And that's what you see. That's the thing. Like, that raw, that real, you need somebody to talk to you on that level. For one, I'm just going to tell you this. Giving up ain't an option for you. Okay? That's a whole, I got so many videos on just that, just my jam, right? That's what I'm put on this earth to do. That's my purpose, motivational speaking. That's what God have called me to do. That's what I'm anointed to help you never give up, all right? So giving up ain't even an option. I would think we don't need, our mind can't even comprehend it. Okay, over here, you're part of my tribe. And if you're not part of my tribe, welcome to my channel. I'm Unfiltered CC, where I'm all about grit, grind, and greatness. We showing up unapologetically great, walking in our greatness, doing what God have called us to do. So that's what we doing over here. If that's your jam, if you need somebody, if you know, like, you need somebody to push you, you need somebody that's gonna show up unapologetically, ain't making no excuses. Do the good, the bad, and the ugly. We got this full face of makeup on, but you roll back about 3 videos, your girl was looking a hot, I'm gonna speak life, so I can't say a hot mess, because I only speak life over here. So I was looking, I don't know the words, I'm not gonna say them, but I'm gonna let you do that. I'm gonna let you pick the words for those videos, all right? I said all that to say, did I show up full face of makeup, no makeup on, right? I show up face broke out, face not broke out. I show up wig I need to get something done to this hair. Days I just got my hair done, right? I'm showing, like, that's being me. I've already made over 1,000 videos. Like I said, I put in the work. Consistency ain't no problem for me, honey. And I don't say that in no boastful way, but I learned if you can master that, you can halfway master that, honey, you well on your way. Oh, you don't make it. You don't make it. Most people can't even be consistent. Like, what? That's a whole nother topic, though. That's a whole nother. Personal development is my jam. Actually, it was part of my major in college. But anywho, that's a whole nother video too. Do want to shout out, do want to say this. I am going to have some content centered around back to school and college. We know, all right, that's kind of like the lineup right now. We finna shift to back to school. All my tips and things as a former educator, as someone with multiple degrees, working with K through 12, working with college students at major universities, So I'm going to give you my insights. All right. Not just telling what I know, telling you working from a 9 to 5, like actually in the industry. Okay. Years and experience of being in the game. I want to give you my tips. All right. Also as a parent. So I'm bringing multiple perspectives and some expertise. Adding value to you, because we ain't just over rambling over here. We ramble a little bit, but not much. All right. And sometimes. But anyway, we're talking about today, like I said, we already at 10 minutes. So I'm going to have to wrap it up. All right. Because we ain't trying to handle super long videos. But yeah, we're talking about not looking like what you've been through and how you can do that even in the trenches. I made a statement the other day talking about I lift people even while I'm in the trenches. That's why I said I don't let nobody play me. I don't let nobody come at me with no mess, because I already know most people, they can't even walk 3 days in my shoes. And if here's the thing, even if they do, like, to what standard? You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I don't child, please. Anywho, I said all that to say, yeah, so still showing up on whatever budget you on, navigating through the hardship, right? First of all, just know you ain't going through just to be going through. I firmly believe in, whenever I go through, I ain't coming out empty-handed. What do I mean by that, CC? Well, I went through a hardship and I came out and I produced the book. Not produced, I published the book. I got a book published. I became an author, right? That's one example. I didn't let that situation determine me, like define me. You get what I'm saying? I was like, oh no, you a conqueror, honey. You more than you level up. When a challenge come, you don't seek God, you don't go to Jesus. All right. Yeah, I said Jesus over here. We going to him. We don't ask, we don't figure out how to navigate, how to overcome. So cause we already know we don't supposed to sit there and just get shut down. You know what I'm saying? Child, please. Anywho, so that's what we do. We figure it out, and just know that you're supposed to navigate that thing and come out, not empty-handed. Come out more than a conqueror. Come out being able to lift and help somebody else, because it really ain't about you no way. You know what I'm saying? And like, and ain't no come for you, because you might not like how I said that, but I'm gonna say this: it ain't about me no way. It's about who God put me on this earth to reach, and I'm gonna reach every last one of them. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm coming for my spot. Anywho, I love you guys. Be blessed, and I'll talk to you later.